Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Get Rich 101. Welcome to Get Rich 101. I'm your host, I'm Sacred Rights, and I am a author. Let me put my book up. Here's a book, Hack Your Pain Now. Hack Your Pain Now. Please get the book. If you haven't already, get the book now. All right. And I want to send a shout out to New Thought Media Network for allowing me to grow, to grow, to grow. All right. And I just want to give you my the King's handed me this book. He's handed me this book. Huh? Because we're going to sound. Oh, yeah, this is Fatima's book. This is Fatima's book. So let me not get any fingerprints on it. But I am going to sign this book for her and get it to Fatima. So thanks so much to Fatima for supporting me in this way. I really appreciate it. And it's a really good book. It's a really good book. Yeah, it's a really good book. I mean, it's got so much information in here. And look at this. Look at the back. Look at this back. And how this is me telling my mom, really was her telling me really what was going on. But I couldn't write yet. I couldn't write yet. Can you imagine a writer not being able to write? It was interesting. But anyway, this is the book, and I've got it on um no the Kindle. I got it the Kindle and the paperback. So get that signed on its way. The team on its way. Okay, so now I just wanted to say that I am not a what am I calling myself? I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a financial advisor. Just take what you get with a grain of salt, and and yeah, and yeah, take what I give you with a grain of salt. All right, because y'all need to know that I'm just doing what I'm doing. I'm doing. Right? And you got to learn how to get to where you need to get it on in your own space in your own time. All right. Speaking of which, something just happened today that set up my tone. Something happened. So I was so I haven't seen you guys live in a while. So the fight has happened. The fight happened on Saturday, and I wasn't planning on watching it, but a friend of mine hit us up on the group text and say, "Hey, y'all want to come check out the fight?" And I was like, "Oh no." I felt like a little apprehensive about going so far away because it was down in Brooklyn. But I was like, "Come on, Sekou, come on, you can do it. You can do it." So I got it myself together, and I went out there, and I was the first one to arrive. I did not know. I just he just put his address in there. I just decided I'm just going to go, and I didn't realize that that I was going to be the first one there. Like I was the first one there. Like um, so I was a little nervous at that, but I got out there. I made it there, and anyway, I did the fight. And so the fight was cool. The fight was cool. And there was something about it though. There was something about it that was bothering me. I couldn't figure out what it was, but I was interested in the fight in some way, but I couldn't figure out what it was. And then Fee came back. And shout out to Fee for being back. Yay, Fee for being back. And we ran into a neighbor in the elevator, and I asked her if she'd seen the fight, and she was like, "Nah, I just I just kept it. I just catch it on Google or whatever." But I started to say something. I started to say something about them winning, and I don't know what I was saying. I don't know what I was saying, but I started thinking about it, and I was like, you know what? You know what? What it is they came up with a way for them to win that most of the people aren't even aren't even aware of, right? Like that's what I meant. Like Logan, the guy who Tyson was fighting, came up for a way to win. Like if you watch the docu series, which I watch, the docu series, he called Tyson. He called Tyson up, like, "Hey, Tyson, you want to fight?" Right? Just out of the blue. And Tyson was like, "What? Really?" It's like, "Yeah, yeah, man, let's do a fight." And so they created this thing themselves, right? And all the stuff, all the things, all the camera angles, all the fighting, all the slaps, all the things were designed to get us frothy and aggressive and all Tyson's gonna win, all this stuff, right? And don't you know that if you'd had your money or Logan to win, you'd have won a lot, right? That's one. But even more important is I just looked it up. So he was asking me, "Are you trading today?" Because it hit me this morning. What I did is I looked up Netflix's stock chart, and look at this. Look at this. Let me add this to the page. Look at this. Now over here, like first of all, this is trending great, right? Netflix is trending great, but when you get over here, look at what's happening. Oh, wait a minute. You can still see me? Okay. But oh wait, no, no, my the chart's gone. Okay, let me share the chart again. Share the chart. Uh, oh shoot. Oh no. Let me pull it up again. All right, let me try it. So um, Google, Netflix, stock price. Okay. And then click this. More about Netflix. Share the screen. And I had all this done for you already. So bear with me, folks. Bear with me. And present, share screen, and Netflix, share, and see all the things I have to do to try to get ready. There we go. Okay. So here we go. So I'm going to do this by the month. There we go. Now, so the fight was just the 15th, right? Was it 15th? 16th? Okay, so look at the jump from 15th to 18th. Look at the jump. Look at that jump. 8:23 to 8:47. That's a big jump, right? Now you know what's happening there. That's the event of the fight. And so the people who really know what's going on, they got onto Netflix early. So first of all, if you don't know anything about the fight was premiered on Netflix. Now that's a big news for me because, as you know, fights all for as long as I can remember have been pay per view, and so someone had to pay per view, and so people trying to figure it out to not, Saturday via the text. But people were like, "Oh, I think it's just on Netflix, just like that, right?" So anyway, they got it on Netflix, and they made Netflix's stock grow. I mean, they made it shoot through the roof, right? And if you were paying attention, you could have caught it. Like I wasn't paying attention, but I caught it later. I caught it later. But that's a big stock price. 846, 847. That's a big stock price. But imagine if you had enough to buy one share, and just sold it. And just sold it. You could have made your money. You could have made your money in one night, right? Okay. So now what I'm saying is, well, I forgot to tell you the theme of the show, but but the theme of the show is the same theme of the show as before, because because it, it has been borne out. So the theme of the show last week was how can we be how can we benefit from the current presidency? How can we benefit from the current presidency? Yeah, there we go. Right, and that has been tapering on and on and on, because the more I talk about it, the more my mind is shaping itself to get things. Like, I think that's the most elaborate way I can put it, because I am asking for this on my show, asking for the for the ways that our that our our finances will grow under the current presidency. I'm doing that, and as I'm doing that, I'm thinking more ways to think about these things. Like, I would never would have thought about this before. I never would have thought about Netflix before. Never would have thought about Netflix before. But now I'm thinking about it, like, hey, that's interesting. I could have made money off of Netflix. Now, to be clear, that people can still get on board. You can, still play around. You can get on Robinhood and do the things that you want to do. But I'm saying you need to you need to have well, you missed it. You missed it because it was lower before before the spike, before the fight, and now it's after. So it's not going to be quite the same, but you can still get in on it. You can still get in on it, right? But anyway, what I'm noticing is that the more that I talk about what are our contingency what are what are our contingency plans for finding a way to benefit ourselves from the current presidency, the more these things appear, right? And so I want to point out something else. I want to point out something else. Let me check my comments first, though. Thanks Fee, for, for me showing you the chart. Yeah, because yeah, the valuation of Netflix stock was before. Let's see. Yeah, yeah, 320 823, which is $823, and shot up to 847. So that's nice. That's a nice jump. That's a nice jump. And how much could you made for yourself? Um, in the simplest terms, you could have made like, oh, let me highlight this. Like, you could have made uh you could have bought one share, 800 $823, and you could have sold it, and then you could have sold it for about $30. About $30. You could have just bought it and sold it. And so therefore you could have had $30 more than you would have had than before. And you would have had it like that. You'd been watching had the ticker symbols up the whole time of the fight, just sold it as soon as it got up high. And yeah, that's how you play um, uh, day trading. Day trading. So you can play a little bit and then pull back, pull a little bit up and pull back, pull a little bit up and pull back. But you keep on making higher and higher and higher. Mm, um, or I could have held it and see if the stock price increased. Yeah, the stock price increased definitely, definitely. Yeah, and uh, I guess you'd have made more if you could have bought more stock. Yeah, you could have. You could have if you bought more. If you bought more stocks, or you could have. You could even have less. You could buy on Robinhood, you can buy a little piece of stock. You can buy like $50 worth of stock. So it'll be a less than the full $30, but it'll still be something. It'll still be something. But that's a quick, easy way to make some money. Mind you, regardless, do what I said in the beginning. Like, remember that I'm just doing this for me. I'm just giving you ideas about what things I'm doing for myself, and you got to do it with your own. You got to add your own razzle dazzle. Got to add your own razzle dazzle before you go ahead. Okay, so what was the other thing I was going to tell you? Mm, mm, there was something else. Mm, shoot, I should have written it down. I know I should have written it down. Well, meanwhile, while we're doing that, let me share the link for school. Here it is. I'm going to put it out in the news feed so you can put it out and you can just click and, and check it out. We've been talking about some very interesting things. We've been talking about money and we've been challenging each other and we've been challenging each other and getting each other off the dime to move. And so that's been a great help. And 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 if and Reverend Melissa has even popped in from abroad. She's still in Egypt, enjoying herself in Egypt, but she's still poking in. Now I hope that was going to give me enough time to remember what I was going to say, but I can't remember. I can't remember. Shoot. All right. Well, I guess we're going to have to finish talking about Netflix. Um. Oh yes, I remember. I remember. So also, I'm noticing more things. I'm noticing more things. That's the easiest way to say it. I'm noticing more things that that I believe are coming into my consciousness because I've been asking, how do I benefit in this current presidency? And this morning, I I saw my phone and I noticed on on Twitter that this guy was talking about his um basically it's a coin. It's another one. It's a cryptocurrency coin, but he's priming it to say that he is doing very well with this coin. Now this guy is a dude. Like he was a a what you call it? He was a valet car parker. He was a valet car parker. That's what he was. That's what he was. He used to study on breaks from from trying to trying to park the cars. He would go off and study. He would study, and now he's a point where he's even made even more money than Tim Sykes, the guy who created the program. He's made more. Like, let me hit you with that again. He's made more money than the founder of the program. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? And so this guy has been talking about a lot of things, and when he talks, people listen, and he's talking about money that can be made during the 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 post election environment post election environment. Thank you, Fee. So what I'm saying is that I would have known. I don't think I would have noticed it as much, but I'm noticing it this time because I am actively thinking about ways that people can find out how to benefit from the current presidency. Right, like, that's the main thing. That's the main thing. And as I think about that, these new ideas start popping in my head. And now this is important because when I played with cryptocurrency before, I was just buying. I was just buying. I was just buying, buying, buying. And I was expecting it to just go up and shoot 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 up, right? But the thing is, just like with any stock, the more that you have, the more you put in the stock, the more it fluctuates, right? So you got high money or you got low money. So I was driving up and up and up and up and up, and then the money came crashing down, and I lost interest, right? I lost interest, but I did not sell. I did not sell, and now that current cryptocurrency has now come back up because the current president has talked a lot about the current cryptocurrency, and the cryptocurrency is coming up. But this is the thing that this is the lesson that I learned from last time. The lesson I learned from last time is you got to sell. You got to sell. You don't hold on. Don't hold on for the U-boat. That's why I call the U-turn. The U-turn goes like this because maybe I can do that right here with Netflix, even though it's Netflix. Maybe yeah. See, there's a net. See, just like what I thought. So here is a U-turn. See, it's going up, it's going up, it's going up, and then it goes down. It goes down. Then it comes up again. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to sell the bits, the tidbits. I'm trying to sell them as I go before it comes down. So what I'm doing is I'm selling for 100%. 100%. Now that's a lot. That's a lot of money. 100% is a lot of money, right? So what I'm doing is I am holding $100. I put $100 in, and then when it reaches another 100, I'm cashing that $100 out. So when the $100 I've got in reaches 200, I'm gonna take 100 out and put it in my bank account. And then go so 100 again, take it out. Gets up to 100 again, take it out. Because I'm gonna make sure that I have the money this time. And that's the way I'm doing it. Because you want to avoid this you. So anyway, I was thinking about the presidency, and I was thinking about ways in which that we can benefit from this current presidency, and you've got to pay attention. That's what I'm noticing most of all. You've got to pay attention. So even if you pay attention, when you pay attention, more things come into your world. So you can talk about the president, you can talk about all this stuff about him, but you got him for 4 years. What you gonna do? You got him for 4 years, right? Now, in the meantime, you can figure out the best thing for you. The best thing for you. The best thing for you is to come out well for yourself. And I'm telling you, there's that guy I told you about. What's his name? Psy. Looks like a rapper, just like a rapper, talks like a rapper, but he made $1 million. $1 million during the current president's previous presidency. He made $1 million. So get to it. Get to it. Get to it. All right. Yeah, thanks, Pete. Are you paying attention? Are you paying attention? Are you paying attention? Because these things are the same things. Like this, like I just showed you how Netflix has the same U-turn as cryptocurrency. The same U-turn. You've got to get in and get out. Right? So anyway, let's see. Oh. Who and what are you paying attention to? Yes. And what you going to do? You got them 4 years here. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? You can't just like last time. Like last time, we spent a lot of time complaining about this, complaining about that. Yeah, all right. You complain about it, but now the B part of that conversation, the B part of that same conversation is, what do we need to do to come out better? That's what you need to ask yourself. And just asking, what I've discovered is just asking it continuously asking has made things get clearer in my mind. And I almost had Netflix. but oh well. But I'm not gonna miss the next one. Not gonna miss the next one. All right. All right, folks. So that's it for me. And I just want you to remember that now is better than perfect. Oh, where's my flyer for that? Where's my flyer? Where's my flyer? Here we go. Now is better than perfect. Now is better than perfect. Ashe, ashe, ashe. And I hope you guys got something out of this class today. I hope you learned something. Hope you got something for yourself to remind yourself that it's all about perspective. It's all about how you see things. Nothing's changing except how you see things. If how you see it changes, then everything changes. All right? All right, I'll talk to you later.